Hello, I'm Swolo.
And I'm Dan Seymour.
And we're on a mission to find out what is really going on.
But we need some help.
And so, like Socrates, searching for truth whilst wandering through the Forum of Athens.
We're going out on the streets of this country to ask the people of Britain what it really means to be woke.
Life means life, you're never allowed out. This is not turd, this is just a lovely cake.
This week we are in the city of Bristol, home to 450,000 Bristolians, and of course the infamous Brenda, who when asked about the upcoming election, responded with,
"You're joking. Not another one? There's too much politics going on at the moment. Why does she need to do it?"
Now Brenda might not seem like the most socially aware of people, but maybe she is.
Could Brenda be making the wider point that the theatrics of modern day politics are ultimately meaningless in the grand scheme of things?
And even if she's not, it's important we talk to everyone on our quest for greater social and political awareness. That's why we're going all over Bristol, to talk to people from all walks of life.
I think it's important because it's like real life what's going on around you.
You need to know what's happening around you. Yeah, I know. And they started, it's a murder investigation, what's happened in Salisbury, like. Yeah. This morning, drinking my coffee, like.
Why do you think it's important?
Because I want to be able to understand what's going on so that I can pray for things and also vote wisely.
It's important because what happens in the world, what governments do, affect our lives. We'd like to ignore it, but it affects us.
Yeah, I don't trust the mainstream media at all because, like, I've heard of Rupert Murdoch. He owns something like 40% of the British media, and he's obviously got like a massive agenda because he's a super rich dude. And so, like, you know, newspapers like the Daily Mail, the Sun, I think they're all just nonsense, really.
I think generally we can trust the media, whatever that means to you. No, okay,
not.
Why not?
Because I think particularly the BBC is very much of a certain, if you've got quite a few people in charge of the BBC who have a certain way of thinking, they're going to influence what they do put in the programme and what they don't.
BBC's somewhat more trustworthy because they've got a code of they're meant to be unbiased, but when it comes to the crunch they are ultimately biased because a lot of the top people used to go to public school and they kind of tend to go that way. Nigel Farage was on Question Time 16 times. How much airtime do you give to the guy?
You have to like be careful what you read. Normally read like the BBC or Guardian or something.
How can it be okay? Okay, yeah, oh, I've just fired a nuclear missile, but yeah, everything is fine, like, oh, don't worry. You know, would you think that alright?
Would, like, you know, things like foreign policy, like it might not be advantageous for the government to sort of tell the public what their plans are, you know, with regards to foreign policy, because obviously then that news would get over to you know, the people it affects. So I think that stuff like that obviously should be kept private, but I think apart from that the government should be as transparent as possible, definitely.
Are there any circumstances where?
No, we should never lie to the public. Never ever lie to the public. We can handle the truth. If there was going to be something, you know, we think, crikey, you know, it's going to be really bad for the country, I think we could take it. Yeah, of course we can, you know. I don't think there's anything going to be that bad, you know. The worst thing could be if there was another war, a big war, you know, but then it won't be fought with guns, it'd be fought with pressing buttons, nuclear, and that would be it then, and that'd just be crazy, that would,
In the Soviet Union, at some things they put in a blanket over and just making it look nice, like, oh yeah, this is not turd, this is just a lovely cake.
Okay. That's an interesting analogy, yeah. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much.
For a foreigner, that was a good analogy.
Probably like global warming, something like that.
Well, there are two main things that concern me. One is that abortion is being promoted, and I don't agree with abortion, because a fetus is actually a baby.
I think it's wealth inequality personally. There are people that just work their asses off for nothing, and it's just, there's no sign of it changing. Like, I read something saying that apparently, like, real wages, if you account for inflation, have actually been going down since the 1970s.
And the other is that in education, because I used to be a teacher, they're pushing so hard same-sex and transgenderism without the teacher being able to say, I don't agree with it, I'm not going to teach it.
Okay, and do you think teachers should be able to have their own views?
Well, not to push their views, but I think if they're being told, as I'm a Christian, if I was told teach that transgenderism is correct, I couldn't do that.
I think it's poverty, it's driving people into zero-hour contracts, it's young people being unable to find houses, people on the streets.
I have to say the justice system, because our justice system is absolutely shocking, because in America, when you get life, you get life. And right, there's some states there, you get on a death row. So I've had in this country, not long ago, some bloke killed some kids or something like that, I'm not sure what it was, and he got life, but life in this country is 15 years. And that's what it is, it's ridiculous, you know, so I think that's what we need to change. Life means life, you're never allowed out.
Live from the garden.